So let's talk. Have you seen the film yet?
Mm-hmm.
Reaction?
My first reaction, Oliver asked me, "What do you think?" And I just wanted to get out of there. It was so disturbing for me as a woman, even not playing the character, and also to see myself doing that kind of stuff. It was weird. My second reaction, I never want to see that movie again, you know, but because it was so emotional and so hard to watch myself doing that kind of stuff. You know, it was outrageous for me.
So you don't have a problem watching yourself, looking at your work?
I did this year because I saw myself in so many different ways that you start wondering, who am I? What am I? Am I the killer snake woman, or am I kind of like Selena? I mean, it was very crazy. It was a crazy year for me. So I like watching my movies. I like seeing what I do and what I didn't do that I intended to do. And, you know, it's always very interesting to watch your work. But, you know, this was, you know, a little different. Oliver Stone, he's brilliant, you know. One of the reasons I did this movie, probably the biggest reason, was because he was directing it, and I knew he's a real filmmaker, and you know, whatever it is, whatever the script happens to be, it's going to be, the end product is going to be an interesting, provocative, controversial, incredible piece of filmmaking. And who doesn't want to be involved with, as an actress, something like that?
He almost adds another layer.
He does. He really does. I remember reading the script at first, and it was kind of like a, you know, normal film noir, you know, ingredients. You know, the femme fatale, the husband, the older husband, you know, the, how do you say it? The drifter, yeah. And so, but I just knew that it wouldn't turn out that way. You know, you just know there's going to be something different. It was. Yeah. It's amazing. It's really the most amazing film I've done, I think.
How much did life, if you look at the timeline, somewhere there's going to be Selena, pre-Selena, post-Selena.
Right.
How much did it change?
A lot. And that was a big part of the change in the anxiety and stress that you go through, because all of a sudden your life changes. And you say to yourself, wait a minute, I just wanted to be an actress. I didn't bargain for all of this other stuff. I still want to go to the store, you know? I still want to be a normal person, you know? And then what happens is you have to go away and go, okay, how can I still be a normal person? How do I not let this change me? And that's why you need to take the time off to get back to that, just who you really are.
What's the answer to that? What'd you decide?
You have to make a conscious decision to go, I'm not going to let this change me. I'm not going to let this bring me down in any way. This is a wonderful thing. I'm working in the business I want to work in, you know, and you just have to, you have to look at it in a positive light. You can't just focus on the, you know, oh my God, I can't go here, I can't do this, people bother me. It's not about that. Those are all wonderful things. But when it first happens to you, you freak out, because all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I've made a deal with the devil here. You know what I mean?
The microscope is...
Yeah, what have I done? Everybody's looking at your life and they're judging you. Everybody judges you, and it's weird. It's very, very strange. And you just have to get accustomed to it, and then you get to the point where you go, okay, how am I going to handle this, and how am I going to live my life? And I've decided I'm going to live it exactly the way I did when I lived in the Bronx, which is normal, and that's that.
I read a quote where you said, I want to be the Latina in American cinema.
I said that?
Yeah. Or they wrote it. Who knows if you said it.
Okay.
Is this an opportunity, though, for breaking down yet another barrier in Hollywood?
Yeah, it's not about me being the Latina who does it. I mean, I think there should be tons of us. I think there should be all different kinds of actresses from all different ethnic backgrounds vying for the same roles. I mean, for me, that is the perfect world. That is the perfect situation, the ideal situation to not be thought of in that way. But one of the reasons I pick the roles that I pick is because I get to invent myself in a different way each time. And that is the key. That is the thing. I can play an Indian. I can play, you know, just a woman who grew up in America. I can play, you know, whatever.